What's up, everybody? How we doing today? Got a little Sango, little Sango's music. The artist Sango. He's got some good tunes. Tunes. So welcome. Today we're talking about Bitmex, and they're basically a money laundering site. Well, not really. Money laundering is probably not the correct word for it. From my personal perspective, I'd say it's more gambling. I think everybody's had that experience of leveraging a little bit too much. You know, sliding that leverage slider all the way over. What up, SP? Yeah, it's I've definitely gotten wrecked. Spell the artist name Sango. Yeah, he's got some awesome stuff. I think he's actually from Brazil. I listened to him way before. Now I have a Brazilian wife, so all the best things come from Brazil. I do Brazilian jiu-jitsu, so I'm basically Brazilian now. I'm going to Brazil in a week actually too, so 2 more shows next week, and then I'm taking 2 weeks off. So enjoy it while you can, bitches. Enjoy it while you can. So the first thing we'll talk about today is the future of Bitcoin Cash, and by future I mean the futures market. So this is the Bitcoin Cash node fork price, and it is right now priced at 0.85 BCH. You can see the order book here on the right. Not too thick of an order book on this one, but it's about $193 compared to BCH, which is what, 220, something like that. And then you go over to Bitcoin ABC, and we're at 0.158. And this book has some walls, definitely some sell walls, definitely some buy walls that are lower, like 0.12. And right now it's only valued at $35. So it's really not like. Yeah, I went to school in Grand Rapids. That's how I know him. I went to Grand Valley State University in Grand Rapids, so that's how I know him. Cause I didn't know him personally, but I knew friends that knew him. So what's up, Yoshi? How's it going? Thanks for the honk, bro. Oh yeah, you chilling that flip starter? All right, you got it. Flipstarter.yoshi shit. What is it? YoshiLevo.com. Nailed it. All right, so I'll chill it on here real quick. Yeah, if you support Liberty in Liberland, which is, how big is this place? How big is Liberland right now? Donate to this Flipstarter, and he does a lot of streaming. Yoshi himself. I don't know if I've ever mentioned him. I'll get him on the show at some point. I know Famous Amos. I think so. He's like a rapper, right? So, do you know Waldo? He works with Sango. I did a music video for him once, but I like finished it. I did it for free, so I want to get my name out there. And then the dude just never released it. I was like, come on, dude. It was so good. I think it was too like smushy for him, but he didn't give me any feedback on it, so whatever. And so so yeah. And then you actually get Liberland tokens from this as well. This passport is expensive. How much is it? To own one of the requirements to acquire Liberland.org passport is 5,000 LLM. So 25 BCH. All right, interesting. So yeah, he's in development of that. So let's before we get into the Amos Rep, the guy named Waldo. Yep, I know them. I did a music video for Waldo. And so here's some other thing. This is some price scenario of Bitcoin Cash ABC. If their coins were $45, 8% of that per year is 1.2 million, and only 4% of that goes to ABC. So really, they'd be working off 600,000, and that's not a lot. It's not what they wanted. 4%, 1.2 million. I think this is like the price they wanted. Or the full business plan cost them 3.3 million, and at 4% of that, the coin needs to be $250. If they have 25% IFP, it has to be $40. So those are just some quick numbers for you. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. The futures is about $40 right now. So yeah, and then we'll start getting out of Bitcoin Cash for now, because it's a slow build up to the Bitcoin Cash fork, right? It's a slow build up, and we're kind of almost there. I guess we got a month and a half left. That's gonna be quite the day. It's gonna be quite the day on November 15th. I will probably stream for a very long time that day. I'm gonna stream for a long time on my 100th episode too, so watch out for that. That's probably gonna be in 4 weeks. So, because 100 episodes, holy shit. Bitcoin Cash needs a staking contract. A lot of things get out of my Bitcoin Cash, but it's just a matter of attracting the talent, and this constant drama and fighting ain't gonna do it. And so I think we're ejecting the team that's responsible for a lot of the drama. But anyways, past Bitcoin Cash, unless you have any questions, of course I'll take them. But so Palm's podcast, they were discussing crypto art, and they did not mention the trailblazing pioneer Rare Pepe one time. Say his fucking name, dude. It's Rare Pepe. It's Pepe. He's not racist. He's just a frog. He's just a frog, right? He's just a fucking frog, dude. He's just a frog. Look at him. Well, this is the honkler. It's not even the real Pepe. That's probably so loud. Oh, what's up? You're in Twitch, bro. I didn't see you there. You got there. But yeah, there's Pepe right there. Like you can't greenwash Pepe out of memes. He's the pioneer of memes. And if you don't like that, well, you're not a true memer. The Pepe documentary. I don't know if I have seen that one. Let me open Twitch so I can read yours. I am mostly hanging out on YouTube, but I'll open it for you. And so, yeah, sad. The greenwashing is real. The greenwashing is real indeed. So, so we get to Bitmex, right? We get to Bitmex, and so this is a good summary of the situation right here. So this is very serious. So if we could all just be quiet and watch this serious video. Thank you.
FBI, open up!
So yeah, that's a very serious situation. What's going on right now? Pray for Bitmex. Yeah, I have a little more people on YouTube. I think BCH pump a little hard fork. What do you think? Because a lot of FUD. Best time to get in. I think I'm going in right when price drop. I don't give trading advice, but I think it'll be good. Usually, traditionally, what's happened on the fork, specifically, I'm talking about the BSV fork. Obviously, it's a different situation entirely. But what happened there was it pumped really hard before the fork, and then like it dumped like a couple weeks before. It just fucking dumped hard. So there's a really good time to dump, but I don't time the market like that. I just hold. I'll probably sell my ABC coins. I did sell some in the futures because it was fun. Futures are fun. The future is fun. So what happened, right? What happened in Bitmex? Well, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission says, yo, y'all can't do this. And so long story short, I'll sum it up for you. They serve U.S. customers even though they say they don't. And so they block the access to U.S. customers. You have to use a VPN. But a lot of sites like this, you have to do KYC stuff. Like you have to put in your passport, your driver's license, especially when you're dealing with these large amount of money, right? Sold futures. And so that's basically what they're saying here. It's like, yo, you didn't do your due diligence on this. And Bitmex obviously is pretty much like the market leader in a lot of shit, especially derivatives, especially leverage. Bitmex has been like the name for this shit, right? 100 times. If you ever if you've never done 100 times trade leverage, you've never lived. Just kidding. Don't do that. Yes, I have gotten ranked on Bitmex before. I haven't made money on Bitmex, so I don't mind talking about it. Like nobody's gonna come after me for going on Bitmex. Like I literally lost money from Bitmex, so if you're gonna come after me, like I'm just gonna report it as a loss on my taxes. So like, sorry, I already did. But yeah, basically, I think so. It's 100 times, and so what that means is that you borrow 100 times the amount of. So say you have 1 Bitcoin for ease of simplicity, you borrow 100 Bitcoins, and then you trade with that, but I think the percentage goes, if it goes up like, what was it? Like, let's see, I think like 50, maybe just 100. If it goes up or down $100 from when it's at 10,000, you get liquidated, right? And like $100 move like happened today, right? You can get liquidated like that. And so when you're at 100 times, it's basically gambling. Like you don't know short term where it's gonna go. And I don't think trading crypto it has a hint of gambling, but I think it's a lot of speculation, which they kind of tie together, but they're definitely different. Definitely kind of different, I should say. Long-term speculating is different than short-term 100 times gambling. That's all I'm saying. I mean, people can do what they want to do. Again, when I'm saying all this, I don't like agree that it's a good thing that the government shutting all this shit down. Like, I don't like agree like, yeah, I'm glad they got them. I'm just saying the reality of this. The reality of this. I'm just calling it like it is. Oh, you said the word. If you hold derivatives and you let Americans in, but you say you don't, you're gonna get caught. And so this meme kind of sums it up well. This is actually pretty funny, fucked, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, wrong button. Don't play. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. On September 13th, this was from a previous lawsuit. September 13th, 2019, after the defendant had stopped responding to Mr. Capone's emails. So this is about some of the early investors on Bitmex. Like 2 of the early investors, they invested and they were supposed to get equity in the company. And basically the 3 founders, Hayes, Sam Reed, and Ben Dello, Eskimo. So they invested $30,000 for 5% equity. Sorry, that's not the correct numbers for what they invested there, but they did. Some other company gave $30,000 for 5%, and that basically made Bitmex for $600,000, and it should have triggered an event for these people to get equity, these early investors, and they didn't. These guys, these Bitmex bros, kept it all under the radar, like super. Kept it under. They kept it under the radar for sure, and so. In reply, Ben Dolo, one of the Bitmex guys, he sent a meme image. He sent this image, incorporated and sexually. I don't even know where this is. I need to Google it. Come at me, bro. And so basically they think that because they're incorporated outside of the United States, they can do whatever the hell they want. So, again, Ben Dolo, one of the other founders, posted. So that's who you're dealing with here. It's crypto, right? It's like... everybody's kind of childish in a way, but that's what makes it interesting, I guess. $100, 100 times leverage in Bitcoin is quite steep. I think CoinFlex actually, who I had on the show the other time, he has 200 times leverage. So be careful. I wouldn't suggest 200 times at all. Definitely don't suggest that at all. And so here are. And so, yeah, ABS HDR Global Trading Limited is the parent company. Yeah. And so some guy got arrested, actually. So I forget which guy exactly. It wasn't Arthur Hayes. Sam Reed got... which one got arrested? Bitmex operator. No, it's the other one. Okay. Sorry. Who got arrested? We allege here. Am I seriously gonna fucking arrested? Reed was arrested in Massachusetts this morning and will be presented in federal court there. So if you're living in U.S. soil and you operate in a essentially island near Madagascar, Jesus Christ. See. But yet I need a Liberland passport. I don't know if you can get a Liberland passport that works as KYC. Does it work? I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. Yeah, it's so. Oh, it's over here. It's right there. Jesus, that's fucking tiny, dude. Oh my god, how many square feet is that? It's probably like 10 miles north-south. Jeez, that's so small. They wouldn't release the message at the arrest. You're right. If they didn't get anybody, they wait to announce it after they arrested somebody, right? Like, we got them, boys. And so, I mean, that's basically it. And so this thread was good. I'm gonna just go through really fast. and it's bad for DeFi. Like they're cracking down on basically gambling in crypto, and like this is more leveraged rather than like shitcoins, right? But I don't think you're safe if you're running some DeFi scammy type things, right? If you're transmitting money, yeah. And so they were charged as running an unlicensed commodities exchange, which allows U.S. customers, and right, they say they don't, but they didn't do the proper KYC, AML type stuff, and the bank secrecy. So they were prosecuted also by the Department of Justice, and that's who they got arrested by, and that's the Bank Secrecy Act, which has the goal of stopping money laundering. So they really think people are laundering money through this. And the funny thing, Bitmex is supposed to process withdrawals every 24 hours, like on the dot, like 8 p.m. at night or whatever, then the next day, 8 p.m. at night. But like literally after this dropped, it was like an hour after they were processing withdrawals. So we'll see. CeFi centralized finance. And so I think this is important. So the crypto community will throw up their arms and rallying cry, say, but you can't shut down a contract. You can't shut down DeFi. You can't. But doubt or no doubt, you can find developers with admin keys, users who create front ends, companies hiring individuals to work on the protocol, and others who enable or profit from the contract to be in violation of the BSA. And well, that's true. That's true. Like if you're working on, like, say for like a Uniswap, maybe the sushi swap guy, be careful, right? Be careful what you're doing. Oh shit, my favorite Bitcoin casino, Bitmex. Oh no, who's gotten wrecked? Who's lost XBT? In crypto, we should want the goals of the BSA to apply. There is a difference between wanting sovereignty and privacy of your funds. See, this is where he loses me. Enabling criminal activity. Yeah, I for one have no interest in creating something that helps terrorists or human traffickers. Like, you always gotta go to the extreme, right? Maybe they're just selling drugs, dude. Like, you got a problem with drugs? You're not a real libertarian. Again, I'm not like go government for shutting Bitmex down. I don't give a shit. If you're stupid enough like me to go 100 times leverage on Bitmex, you should be able to do it. What did Satoshi? Welcome to LAR. Welcome to LAR. Where is CSW going now? Yeah, well, he's been off Twitter for years, so the entertainment of Twitter just dropped when he left. So, yeah. So yeah, DeFi needs to start playing the BSA. So now let's look at some hot takes. And so I don't know if you know what's about Bitmex, but apparently they like trade against consumers. Of course, it's just rumors, hasn't been completely like proven or anything. But they have their own trading people, desk Bitmex, its own trading desk that acts. And so apparently they like do trade, but they say we don't have data on, we don't know users' liquidation prices or anything like that. And so, and when I'm sure they don't have access when, you know, the error loading, I forget what the exact error is, but when there's a lot of activity, Bitmex just basically like stops working and liquidations go further and further and further, which makes the huge candles in price. And I'm sure they definitely don't have access to the exchange when that's happening. No way. No way. So some hot takes. So I can't wait for Max to parade the shutting down of Tonevay's Mex reflink as evidence of them going after U.S. citizens. He was finally useful after all. And so I guess I didn't realize before this. So Tonevay's, he says like, he literally said half of his income went from a Bitmex trading, his Bitmex referral link. Like, Jesus, half his income? His account got terminated and suspicion of being a U.S. citizen. And after expect prices on all servers offered by me to rise. Wow, good job, businessman. Anyway, so it actually in this statement, let's see, I think I should be able to find it real quick. I'm pretty sure they mention him. Yeah, so for Delo and knowingly allowed one of these customers to access using a non-US passport in the name of a third-party demand. Delo also allowed another customer to continue to access a Bitmex trading account despite his customer being US-based because he's famous in Bitcoin, and falsely changed his customer's internal country residence to a country other than the United States. Read aloud a friend of his. So like they're obviously talking about Tone Bays in this report. So like, good luck, Tone. How much money? I'm serious about miners needing to offer staking contracts. Miners need to offer staking contracts. You're talking about like farming, right? Is that what you're talking about? Like you stake. Like why would you stake it though? Like what's the need? You'd have to do like some DeFi thing where you like do loans with Bitcoin Cash. And why do you need loans of crypto? Well, to do shit like this and trade on leverage. We've come full circle. Crypto is just a circle. Yeah, he probably saved a ton on his SegWit fees though. Dude, yeah, right. Tonebase probably like left his whole trading stack on here. What I bet happened is that they saw that he got his account terminated. I guaranteed they let him withdraw his money before that. Otherwise, he would have been so mad. Literally all I talk about when he met him. So they talk about Tonebase in this. So, and I think the question in everybody's mind is Bitmex still a Liquid Federation member? They're so, you know, there's Federation members in Liquid. So are they still a member of that? Is Blockstream still gonna allow this Bitmex people to go this? And so some other funny things somebody posted. So HDR Global Trading is the parent company Bitmex. They donated to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology Digital Currency Initiative, which basically where a bunch of the core developers are now. And so they probably like laundered money through this, because a lot of times when you're rich and you donate, it's to help your tax burden. So or to, you know, hide money. Essentially like playing BCH. Tuning, like, do you already check out Arthur's Twitter? He's laying it down. But are you serious? Like just now? No, I didn't see it. I looked earlier and he didn't post anything yet. I did see some. Are you sure it's the right one? Because I know some people like change their name and yeah. You found somebody else's account. MIT is where Epstein donated to. I think I know whose account you're talking about, because I was. Yeah, it's this one probably. Crypto Bitlord. Don't laugh, you dumb fucks are next. Yeah, see, withdrawals are possible early. This isn't him. This isn't Arthur Hayes. This is somebody else. Like, it's funny, I guess. Fuck this CTFC, because they ain't got shit on me. It's on. Essentially, like paying BCH interest to people that lock up their holdings. Interest rates are what make. So, you're saying. I'll get back to that. Let me finish this up. And so this is from the previous lawsuit that I was talking about earlier. And he says, as we led you today, the four defendants through the company's Bitmex trading platform willfully violated the Bank Secrecy Act by evading U.S. anti-AML requirements. One defendant went as far to brag the company incorporated in a jurisdiction outside the U.S., however the hell you say that tiny island, bribing regulators in that jurisdiction cost just a coconut. Thanks to the diligent work of agents and partners, they will soon learn the price of their alleged crimes will not be paid with tropical fruit, but rather could result in fines, restitution, and federal prison time. I thought that was funny because when I saw the alleged crimes will not be paid with tropical fruit, I instantly thought of all that DeFi shit. I was like, are they talking about DeFi right now? I want those food coins. But no, they're talking about the coconut. That apparently bribing the regulators in chess release is just worth a coconut. So I'm sure somebody has made the coconut coin at this point, to be honest with you. And this is probably the worst take of all. The fact that a bunch of old white guys at CFTC and FBI just shut down the most successful black-owned fintech in the world for violating the Bank Secrecy Act has finally made me a believer in institutional racism. First we had fake news, now we have fake crime. What? Only people like this bring up that he's black. Nobody gave a shit that Arthur Hayes is black. The most unique thing about Arthur Hayes is his goddamn smile. It just gets you, you know, it just gets you every time. But not that he's black. Worst take of the day. So that's the worst take of the day. And then of course, you know, it's like, again, I don't give a shit. I don't agree with it, but like, I'm not gonna defend Bitmex in this. Like, the world is how it is. Yes, it'd be nice if there's no regulation, but there is. So fucking figure the shit out. And Bitcoin Magazine, always with the great takes, right? Always. Mwah, mwah. No one was arrested for 08 financial crisis. No one arrested for the Wells Fargo grip. No one arrested for FinCEN files. No one was arrested for JP. These were scams that hurt people. Bitmex is a product people love and use. Jail. Dude. But this and this. Y'all got fucked. So get over it. Get over it. Put a lime in the coconut. So you're talking about interest rates on Bitcoin Cash. So you'd say you'd think the miners should pay interest to holders that lock up their BCH. Honestly, that sounds like a different form of the IFB, but instead of devs, it goes to holders. It's just taking away miner revenue. You can't fuck with miner revenue. You can't force them to do anything like that. If they want to voluntarily do it outside of consensus, sure they can, but again, that's just coming out of their own pocket at that point. So yeah. Institutional racism. You heard it here first, guys. Institutional racism. All right. Well, that's all I got. Voluntary, yeah. Sure. I don't see what's the problem then. Okay, so I'm going to end my YouTube show here. I'm going to hop on Twitch for probably another hour or so. I'll go hang out there. That's all of my YouTube content I have at the moment. So we'll keep it under half hour for now. Let me know in the comments or in the chat. I don't give a shit. Who I think I should interview. Who you think I should interview next? I do one interview a week. And then one me talking about myself a week. So, yeah. Anyways, Twitch, link in the description. Go over there so I can keep this nice and short and sweet on the YouTubes. I'm still here. I'm just over here.